act like it's not over just yet, because it definitely isn't. So, on that note, though, bans are wrapping up here for both sides. Let's take a look and see what we're dealing with when it comes to the bans. So we have a Magmus, Pebbles, Bubbles, Valkyrie, Moraxis, and Tundra so far. Waiting on 2 more bans to finish things off. You got Ophelia right there, and now the final ban for Fnatic Raid Call. So, seeing that Magmus ban, you know, you got Valkyrie even banned by Fnatic. Definitely some respect there for, you know, players like Leon Black and WTF. What do you make of the bans here, KZ?
Pretty standard. Besides the bubbles, a bit outstanding, and the Valkyrie, but both kind of respect bans, I believe. At least the Valkyrie is.
Yeah, the bubbles, that was banned by TteS, so yeah.
Yeah, as I said in the last game where TDM kept on first picking bubbles, TDM has been scrimming versus Frey all the time, and in their scrims, bubbles is either picked up or banned, so I guess they don't like facing the hero.
Yeah. Yeah, very likely it could be the case. So, banned here. One second, I'm sorry, just making a quick announcement real quickly. I want to let people know that we're actually casting. I'm going to go ahead and make the Facebook and Twitter announcement, so there we go. But anyways, the banning phase is finished, and sure enough, the final ban ends up being Wretched Hag right there. So that's something, you know, maybe a little bit unexpected there. Does leave open a couple of powerful options. The first pick over here for TteS, and ooh, going to go with the Silhouette first pick. So what do you make, though, of how that finished off there? Wretched Hag final ban, and then Silhouette first pick here.
Once again, the Wretched Hag also a respect ban towards Frey. Most likely, well, both Slicks and WTF play Hag, but I think it's because WTF, his Hag is probably the best in the game right now. And TTE's first, they play those heroes like Bubbles, Valkyrie, Silhouette, Hag. They play those mobility carries.
Yeah.
But, I mean, now Bubbles, Hag, and Valkyrie are banned, but they still get Silhouette, so I don't know. Good first pick here for TT Sports, at least.
Yeah, it's a hero that we do see from time to time on the competitive scene, and, you know, just definitely considered to be very, very powerful. And not surprising to see that here. Aluna Behemoth, the first 2 picks here for Fnatic. So going with an earlier on Behemoth pick on Fnatic's side. So definitely some roam potential. Very aggressive support there on the side of Fnatic. What do you think of Behemoth being picked up so early?
It's interesting, but this leaves them with... Well, they can pretty much do a lot of stuff now. They could tri-lane, they could roam, they can set up 2 dual lanes, even solo Luna and whatnot, so... I like it, because Fnatic has always been playing Behemoth every now and then, and they play him really well.
Yeah. Torture, Electrician there to go for TTE Sports, so we do see Electrician for the first time today, and, well, so Torture for that matter, so... Going to see those 2 heroes, and yeah, I must say both lineups, you know, looking very powerful so far to start here. Nothing too questionable, and I guess that's kind of to be expected and pretty usual, frankly. But yeah, Silhouette, Torture, and Electrician to start things off here for TteS. And you know, again, another thing I like about that too is, you know, it's not too obvious in terms of what they're going to lane and how they're going to go about it. So, like the start here we have for them. There are a couple of jungles still on the board. Tempest obviously there, Keeper the Forest, Parasite. So majority of the jungle. So Ophelia really the only one that's banned in this case. And of course Jeraziah also worth mentioning.
Oh, Magebane's still on the board. Ooh. Fnatic might last pick him.
Yeah.
Like if you look at TTE's first side, they're not gonna pick Magebane unless they go with a support Torture, which I don't think they will do. Because I already have like Silhouette.
Okay, there we go. And then for a Polywog Priest are the follow-up picks here for Fnatic, so...
Pretty similar picks, at least Nymph, Luna, and Behemoth.
Yeah, very true, actually. And then, of course, No-Tails Polywog Priest, nothing wrong with that.
No.
Sure they're happy they got that.
The legendary frog.
That's a good way to put it. They were right-clicking Nighthound there, so we'll see. Their final pick comes to be Nighthound. But yeah, no, Magebane, obviously being there in Era, has played a bit of Magebane lately, and we've seen it. Oh, Magebane. Oh, Magebane. If you're playing Fnatic, and obviously we'll be at DreamHack, are you going to ban Magebane?
Yeah. The heroes like auto bans versus Fnatic are like probably like Tempest and Magebane. Like those are like 100% bans versus them.
And neither one of those banned here.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Ooh.
Okay.
Interesting. So going with the Fade. So if they do happen to go mage, maybe that's kind of a preemptive of
Yeah, I
just in
believe it
case.
is.
Huh.
I think they're setting up a tri lane. TT Sports with Torture, Fade, and Glaciers, with roaming Fade and Glaciers.
All
I'm pretty
right.
sure they'll do that.
Yeah. Well. So what
Let's
about
see.
Fnatic? Should Fnatic still go mage main here if they were thinking about it?
They would have to switch the lanes all the time. Oh, they go Dark Lady.
Dark Lady. Go TDL instead.
Interesting.
You sound baffled. You sound
Well,
confused.
TDL counters Silhouette. You know, Silhouette can push the lanes quite effectively when she has a Null Stone and her illusion and stuff. But when she gets jumped by Dark Lady, she gets silenced.
Yeah.
So in this game, I don't think we'll see Silhouette pushing out lanes as often.
Yeah.
But still, I think TDL is a risky pick.
Well, we do get to see Arrow playing Dark Lady, and it seems like, you know, it's minimum 500 gold per minute when he's on a hero like this earlier on in the game. So
In most of his games, yep.
yeah, it really is ridiculous. But we'll see what he brings to the table this time around, and obviously for TTE Sports' favor, they are going to want to address that as much as possible and be sure that he doesn't get too out of hand. WTF going to be the one playing Silhouette here for them. He definitely plays that role quite often for them, so not too shocking to see that. So now we're in the game. It is on a US West server, by the way. I know people are always curious about that. Go ahead and do a ping all real quickly right here. And sure enough, Fnatic actually has the better ping average, so go figure.
Yep.
What about you? You mind playing on US West servers?
Oh, I mean, you get used to it after a while. It's not that big of a difference, but sometimes it can really screw you over.
Yeah.
But I mean, yeah, you gotta deal with it.
Look at Fnatic. We're just gonna go ahead and 5-man lane this
Five
bot.
man.
We're gonna zerg the hell out of you. No big deal. We're trying a new strategy. They are gonna be spotted here by the courier, so
Oh, yeah.
that's
Pretty
unfortunate.
sure he saw at least Polywog Priest.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Obviously, ooh, Fade and Torture.
What's that
They're
a
still
duel
moving in. Oh my gosh, this could get very dangerous right here. Uh-oh, Fade and Torture,
Oh.
they're in a lot of trouble. Oh, Torture, guaranteed kill.
luck.
Yeah, there's a Fissure Stun, and Slicks is like, well,
Give it to
see
Arrow,
you,
give it to
Cruel
Arrow.
Worlds.
No.
He is gonna die. No tail, get in the blood. Let's go right there, and also using the new great announcer pack on top of that. So, but no, great blood. Let's go start things off. And not too often you see a 5-man gank pursuit early on, but
Pretty funny.
hey, it worked. I mean, how big of a
Yeah.
deal is that? Is that huge, or is it really just whatever?
Oh, it's big, at least for the mid lane now. I mean, it gives Aluna 100 gold, it gives TDL 100 gold, or like let's say 60 gold or whatever, but it gives the 400 gold to Polywog Priest, and he nearly has a bottle now.
Yeah.
So that's pretty big. His CPM with 6,000.
I was just looking at that too. That's always fun to see. Yeah, wow. That's crazy. A couple creep kills, he'll have that bottle. I mean,
Yeah, one creep kill actually.
that is
Probably.
huge. Yeah. For no tail.
Okay, oh my... Oh.
What's up?
Phrase Courier nearly died. 20 HP.
Oh wow, yeah. It's over there. Behemoth was like, well, I'm gonna go and kill you. So Trilane, we are seeing that here from Fnatic. It is that Dark Lady, Nymphora, and Behemoth Trilane. You were kind of suspecting maybe a Trilane from a Hellborn team, but
Yeah, but they didn't.
they did not, and it is interesting. I mean, Torture Fade. I can't say I would see that coming, but it looks like they were expecting Fade to be more of that support style of hero, which Frenetic Array, actually, well, formerly known as Fray, they have run a couple times, and it has worked for them. So Bobo here, they're gonna try it once again. What about you? Are you a fan of seeing a more of a support style Fade?
She's a good support hero, but I like her more as the ganker role, not the support role.
Well,
But I've seen it work before for them, so why not just go for it again?
yeah.
And now they're actually going for a tri lane, it looks like.
Yeah, Glacius is moving his way down here. In fact, they're going to catch Behemoth a little bit. Chain reactions will hit, but Hani just says, I'm a cow. I'm going to come right at you, bro. There's that great Fidget Stone blocking him out. Sealson on top of that, but with Glacius joining the party, not going to follow that up too much further. Nymphora running away. We'll get caught by Burning Shadows. Do they have follow-up? There's the freeze chain reactions. There we go, and there's the kill on Nymphora. So
Great
actually worked out
stacking
very
there.
well. Yeah, that was staggering. One another on top of the other. I mean, it worked out very, very well. So, and they knew Behemoth didn't have a Fissure Stone, obviously, as he just used it. So very good kill right there by TTE Sports, and at least getting one of their own now. But yeah, they've developed into a trial lane. I mean, what do you think about this matchup down here? Do you think the Hellborn team has an advantage now because of their trial lane?
It all depends. When you go with a behemoth, it can go either way. It depends on how your lane partners or yourself position themselves. But I believe that Hellborn has an advantage because Legion has 2 melees,
Yeah.
and they barely have any damage output. Like they have the Behe stun, but then he has to run up. The same goes for Dark Lady, and Nymphora isn't like the most damage output support.
Yeah.
So I believe TT Esports has the advantage on here.
Well, Hani on Behemoth, he's just been roaming, and now he's actually heading all the way to the top lane even. So it seems like Fnatic, maybe they're just as soon as that trial lane came down here for TteS Esports, they're like, all right, I don't think this is going to work to our favor, kind of as you were putting it, and they're going to just try to do well elsewhere, I guess. So they're just going to have Dark Lady sit down here, at least for now, just use that Taint Soul to get some last hits in there, as well as the Hatchet whenever possible. But yeah, I assume, are they going to send Dark Lady top? I'm wondering. Or are they just going to actually keep
I don't
her
know,
out
maybe
here?
they keep her solo so you can sneak creeps with a second spell.
Yeah.
Works pretty efficient. But let's see. Because Nymphora is also roaming towards the mid right now.
Yeah. I am going to go ahead and recall you. For some reason,
Okay.
I'm getting the voice crack. I'll be right back. Let's see if that's better. Getting some robotic Keizu. Hello.
Is it better?
Yes, there we go.
Great.
Good old Skype. Doing that every
Yeah.
once in a while.
As always.
Sounds good now, though. Alright, though. But yeah, so Dark Lady, you mentioned, though, again, with that second spell, it's going to at least be able to get the occasional creep kill, as we see right there, even. I mean, hell, he's 226 gold per minute. Now, sure, a majority of those creep kills arguably came before this trial lane was developed, but he's not doing too shabby for being in that situation right now. So a lot of movement, though, going on in general, though, in this game. Obviously, our Hellborn team, I mean, Glacius has been between the middle and the bottom lane a bit. Behemoth made his way all the way to the top lane, as we mentioned earlier. And Electrician is actually, oh, he's going to pick up or bottle up a double damage rune. So Electrician going to side lane bottle even. Being played by Leon Black here.
Leon Black has played like a lot, and he always goes for the bottle, which surprises me. But it works for him, so seems to be a decent pickup here.
Yeah. So, getting that double damage rune bottled up, as I said. We'll see if he gets to use that at all. Dark Lady was taking a little bit of pressure at the bottom lane. Going to be fine. Middle lane, in the meantime, tongue-tied on his Silhouette. So in a lot of trouble. Nip4 with the follow-up seal stun. The tree grapple comes out, but not nearly enough. Meanwhile, at the bottom lane while that's happening, Dark Lady, oh, charging sharks, she's going for the counter kill. And that counter kill, she will get a great job by Era right there. Obviously, only catching the tail end of that, but Era making the comeback in the 1 versus 2 situation. And it's also going to get us some more creep kills. So that could not have worked out really any worse right there for TteS Esports, I'll say. Oh, wow. And actually, okay, he's not going to initiate, but Fade, even taking some more damage after that.
Yeah. I know it initially started with, I believe, Era was AFK or something because they ran up to him all the way.
Oh, wow.
But then Torch started tanking the tower and he turned it around just perfect.
Yeah. That's, I don't want to say embarrassing necessarily, but it really is just unfortunate for TteS Esports that didn't work out that way. Because that really screws them over, and now Dark Lady, I mean, Dark Lady is farming 270 gold per minute. For being a 1 versus 3, 2 versus 3, I mean, 1 versus 2, that should not be happening, to say the least.
No, that's way too much.
Yeah. The fact that that is happening, and then you look at the top lane, I mean, Aluna has been having a fairly good time up here, of course, especially ever since Behemoth came up here. Now, Electrician, on the other hand, he's not doing too shabby himself. He is up there as one of the tops in the game right now for a Hellborn team, pretty much tied with this Torturer. Of course, being played by Slicks, who's got this early Little Red Boots, and going at the creep farm. But yeah, Dark Lady, I mean, again, she's level 6 already. She is at 263 GPM, which is actually better than both Electrician, anyone on the Hellborn team. So, yeah, not good news so far here, only 6 minutes in, but for a Hellborn team. But you can tell they want to keep on committing to try to make something happen. Now, I don't know if they saw Polywog Priest come down here. You can see they're thinking about doing some diving, a hasty Glacius nearby.
Yeah.
But Polywog Priest is
I
level
hope they don't
6.
dive.
Oh, here we go. There comes the British Atom. Oh, but Polywog Priest ran into the chain reactions, but now they notice that he's here, and Fate is like, well, crap. I'm in a lot of trouble. Great Dark Lady ultimate as well. Is it going to be enough for a kill, actually? Oh, Polywog Priest, the final auto attack will do him in. He is going to get frozen. The chain reactions come out. Great Seal Stun hitting Torch, though, stopping him in his tracks. But now Nymphora needs to be a little bit careful not to overcommit herself, and she will not. So they get the counter kill on a Fade. Aluna's not done just yet. A great power throw. Not going to be enough for any more kills, though, I don't believe. And Glacius and Torture will both be fine when it's all said and done. But again, just great reaction. As I said, they did not see Polywalk Priest go in there. And that proved to be a difference maker in that fight.
That nearly went pretty bad for Fnatic, but he still got a morph and the ward trap onto Fate.
Yeah. Yeah, Notel, great support on his part, and it's almost as if they just saw that coming from the beginning. And they just completely anticipated it, so very well played. Now, Notel did actually just buy Striders. So, that's definitely a... It seems like he does go that often. It's usually either Striders or Post-Haste is what he goes
He often
for,
sells it as well when he has the gold later on to get the Post-Haste.
Exactly, so he's going the Striders early on, and will eventually... Unless I saw that wrong. I believe I saw that right, though. Maybe he did sell it now again, decided otherwise. I don't know, but anyways... just making a point there. Electrician at the top end in the meantime was attempting to pressure Behemoth, but Behemoth says not to be, throws out the Fissure Stone and completely blocks them off. Dark Lady has her Life Tube already purchased as well, sitting on that Ring of Teacher, so again, her gold farm continues to be very, very good news here for the Legion team. So Hellborn side, you know, as early on as it is, it's definitely a case of something needs to start happening soon, you gotta figure, with the start that Dark Lady specifically is having at that bottom lane. They're attempting to pressure the top lane, but both Electrician and Torture end up falling back, but for good reason. So, I mean, TteS Sports here. It's are they still fine? I mean, Silhouette, her farm really isn't that great either. So again, we're so early on, but should TteS Sports feel a little panicked here?
Not just yet, but if this goes on in this raid for more minutes, then they will have to be worried about the Dark Lady. Because if she gets early farm, he will get more farm as the game progresses.
Yeah.
But for now, it's still fairly decent.
Yeah, it is still early on, so not to get too ahead of ourselves. Ooh, Polywalk Priest, an invisible rune here in the middle. Oh no, Silhouette is going to be fine for now, though. He does have mana for a Ward Trap and combination, but choosing it's not best with Glacius nearby, and will instead not go for the kill. So he's just going to instead head towards the bottom lane. Sustainer was picked up by Era here on Dark Lady, so I'm guessing that's going to be Rune Cleaver. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has to be a Rune Cleaver, because if you don't go Rune Cleaver on Dark Lady, you don't have the towering potential.
Yeah. Oh, wow. You see now Polywalk Priest coming right here with a War Trap on a Torture, and Torture will easily fall. Also, Dark Lady using her ultimate right there with a Cover of Darkness as well to help initiation. So that's actually another thing to bring up. I mean, she's already used that twice now in this game. And usually we don't see Dark Lady players get it at level 6. But I think she actually got it at level 6.
Yeah,
so.
he did. I think you should get it at level 6 because they have a pretty... Well, they have an aggressive lineup if they want to do so, because they have like Poly and Aluna and Nukes and stuff. And he can just use it all over the map to get assists as well with the ultimate.
Yeah. Yeah, very true actually. Yeah, very true. So... it's again been useful already a couple times now. Era's 2-0-2 as well as the gold farm that the creep kills that he has. That's resulting in about a 287 gold per minute, which is just up there for the tops in the game again. So Electrician, he's doing what he can to keep his team in the game for now, 10.5 minutes in, and he's doing a pretty good job of that. He is sitting close to that 300 gold per minute mark, as Ring of Sorcery, I would think, is in the near future. He does have enough mana for that Pickled Brain. It's just a matter of purchasing it. There we go. And the Courier is on the way. So he'll have that Ring of Sorcery now, which, again, is good news here for the Hellborn side. Silhouette, though. WTF on Silhouette. You know, he hasn't necessarily been doing all too well. Bottom lane, actually, we have action picking up. Torture going to go down right there. The Portal once again. Dark Lady, the one charging on top of it. And actually, Nova on Nivor right there will get credit for the kill. So all 5 are down here right now from Fnatic Raid Call, and very likely going to make a big push now. As a result of this, they do have Polywalk Priest wards up in 15 seconds, so not just yet, and actually going to start spreading out. But I was going to go at you. Do you think Silhouette, is it surprising to you that Silhouette's farm hasn't been as good? I mean, it is starting to pick up still, but...
yeah, I think he should have a... Like, he should be at least at 280, not 240, but... Yeah. WTF, I'm sure he'll recover.
Yeah, it does seem like maybe a little
but I'm surprised that, because Fnatic grew up at the bottom, but Leon Black, he just idled in the jungle to kill creeps there instead of pushing the top lane in, so... Not too sure. I don't really like the decision, but yeah.
Yeah, no, fair point to bring up. I mean, he does have the ring source, as he's now said, and he is heading towards this bottom lane even to prevent any push that may end up happening, which still is a possibility. You see a hasted Glacius getting it just before Polywire Prius also got hexed, but the Fast Frog will get away, so it doesn't look like much else is going to happen. Oh, Bobo with the ultimate activated, chasing down Dark Lady, but now I wonder if Dark Lady actually saw that, or if he just, again, just feeling something's up, realizing
I think he heard the sound.
Yeah, or could have even heard the sound, yeah. Ooh, Fade is going behind, though. Of course, she has that tree walking.
Balls to the walls.
Yep, here we go. Another tower dive attempt going to be coming up in the near future, perhaps. Oh, but a pour coming in right as Fade comes out. Actually, now Fade's in a bad position. In comes Electrician, though. Polywalk Priest is here, has wards ready to go. Just a matter if he finds the correct place to use the Electrician. Will get caught. Nice fissure shot right there. Great fissure block coming out from Hani, and that'll set up the easy kill. Behemoth ultimate even being used. I don't even think that was necessary, but at least you got a little bit of farm out of it, I guess. Fade in the meantime trying to run away. She's being slowed, coming back in with a Cole right there. Wants to kill Polywire Priest, but a good bait nonetheless, as Mana Battery used shortly after. A power supply, actually, and helps get the kill. So, Fnatic raid call. That's a very good situation for them right there. Great counter kills. And again, the dive attempt, unsuccessful. Silhouette does push the middle lane, though, in the meantime.
Yeah, it was a great response from Fnatic, and that block by Hani just made the whole team fight.
Yeah.
Like, it just completely killed Electrician.
Yeah, that was a very, very, very effective visual block coming out from Hani right there, so
yeah.
Props to him indeed. Bottom lane, tower is getting very low. It's not in deny range just yet, though. Needs to be at that 130 mark. 144. Electrician chasing it with the perch on himself. He gets war trap, though. Not a full war trap, but the Behemoth Fissure's done again. Will make sure to complete the war trap right there, and he gets that kill. The chase is on. Glacius will fall. Torture turns around, but is it going to really matter? Dark Lady actually dropping, no, but can use her power supply or mana battery, actually. And she may go back in, using the cool right there. Hani gets the kill. Fade did finish off Dark Lady. Behemoth wants to take out Fade. Not going to happen, though, so a little bit of over-commitment there in the end by Fnatic Ray calling out Nymphora, actually going to get caught up by Silhouette. As you see Aluna cutting through the trees, Fade running back in. That was a wrong decision. Fade will go down. Silhouette did pick off Nymphora, though. You see the Thunder Blast actually hitting Aluna, so now Aluna is also in a very difficult spot. Shield power supply, but not nearly going to be enough. So, in the end, that actually didn't work out too bad here for TteS Esports. Look at Silhouette's farm all of a sudden.
Yeah, he's the top farm of the game now.
She just spiked up big time after that, so that was...
He got lots of farm mid, took the tower, went top, and then got kills at bottom, so very well played here by WTF.
Big overcommitment. I mean, Dark Lady, you know, loved the aggressive play, obviously, but yeah, Arrow really didn't have any place to be there as far up as she was, so... yeah, unfortunate that they made the decision, but good news for TteS Esports on the other hand is, WTF is now... very, very effective farm here. Has this early sustainer, which for him, not going to be the Rune Cleaver, will probably be the Nullstone. So, at least I would hope so.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Rune Cleaver still there.
We have seen a Rune Cleaver Valkyrie before. It did not work out so well.
I actually had a Rune Cleaver Valkyrie today, but I split it up. I bought it by accident. It doesn't matter.
Accident. Right. We'll go with that. Yeah, definitely seen it before, but wouldn't suggest it. So, Steamboot's actually chosen to be finished with Dark Lady before going towards that Rune Cleaver, so she just purchased those and had them delivered. Aluna as well. I mean, Aluna's farm 230 gold per minute. Again, she's continuing to have actually a fairly efficient farm. Has a Ghost Marchers and Neophytes book early on with that power supply. I wouldn't be surprised to see a Tablet of Command coming out of her. We'll see, though, what it turns out to be, but we are now 16 minutes in, and the thing with that bottom fight, it was actually getting to a point where I honestly felt like Fnatic, you know, they were winning that fight so aggressively, and it seemed like, all right, it could even get to a point where Fnatic's just starting to overwhelm them, but the way that it finished, obviously, with some overcommitment.